The button sewing machine operates with a manual hand crank to sew both 2-hole and 4-hole buttons onto garments. The machine can accommodate buttons between 1/4 inch and 1 1/8 inch diameter, and the front lever on the left-hand side can be shifted towards the back to adjust to the 4-hole button setting, or to a 2-hole button setting by shifting the lever forward. Occasionally, the machine needs to be adjusted to accommodate wider spacing on buttonholes using the lever on the back left, but consult the lab manager before making any adjustments here. Before threading, be sure the presser foot is down by pushing the red-handled lever towards the back. This will temporarily loosen the machine tension and properly align the thread guides for easier threading. This machine uses a single waxed nylon thread. The lab has both black and white threads available for use, or you can bring in your own thread to match. Set the thread cone on the cone stand, then bring the thread up through the thread guide loop. Moving from back to front, thread through the first threading post, then through the first set of tension plates, wrapping in a counterclockwise direction, being sure the thread catches around the right-hand side of the small post in front of the tension discs. Then repeat this same step for the second set of tension plates. Thread through the swinging lever, which swings side to side when raising the presser foot, then through the front threading post. On the front face plate of the machine, thread through the top eyelet, then down through the gap in the metal thread guide with 2 screws on the front. Be sure the presser foot is down when threading this step, as the gap only opens when the foot has dropped, and then closes back up when the foot is raised. To complete the front faceplate threading, hook the thread under the lower thread guide, then up through the take-up lever, and down through the small thread guide loop. This machine is configured with a forward-facing needle and is threaded from front to back. Pull enough thread through to have about 3 to 4 inches long of thread tail, as there may be kickback each time the machine starts. To load the button, with the presser foot down, push back on the 2 handles on either side of the presser foot to open up the foot until the opening is wider than your button diameter. Slide your button into the presser foot opening until it rests against the center arm behind the needle. Then pull the 2 handles forward to pinch the presser foot tight against the sides of the button. Raise the presser foot, then slide your garment under the button, aligning your button placement marking beneath the needle. Then push the red lever back to drop the foot and button down into position. Spinning the hand crank away from you, you'll begin rotating the wheel to stitch down your button, 1 stitch per full rotation. Each buttonhole cycle consists of 12 stitches. For a 4-hole button, the needle will sew the first set of holes 3 times each, then jump to the second set for another 3 stitches per hole. Whereas for a 2-hole button, the needle will sew in each hole 6 times. Remember to adjust the side lever when changing between a 2- or 4-hole button. The machine automatically stops and the wheel locks after 12 stitches. By pulling the blue lever forward, you will release the stopper so you can move on to your next button. For large buttons or for added stability, you can sew each button for 2 cycles by repeating the same steps as the first cycle. Just remember to release the wheel with the blue lever after the first cycle. To remove your work from the machine, simply pull the garment towards you and the presser foot will release the button. Then cut your thread and leave a 3 to 4 inch tail for the next button or next student.